All right, guys, we're out. It's pretty early this morning. Been hot the last few days, up 90s, and because I got just a little cloud for just a little bit, and it's early, we're gonna start out, hang on, gonna start out with a frog. Let's try a little top water. There we go. Got him with the frog. All right. First frog fish of the year if I get him in the boat. There we go. All right. Just as the sun peeks out behind the cloud, huh? All right, fish, thank you. My first frog fish. Not big, but I'll take him. All right. Oh, got him. He was way back in there. Oh, on it. Had him for a minute. I saw some movement back there. I went after him. And he was there. All right, guys. We tried the frogs for a while. I guess that's a tie ball game there. One for the fishermen and one for the fish. That's how frogs work. We're going to come up here to some shallow stuff, and we're going to run bait along the edge of these lily pads. Try that for a while. And then we're going to go back to those same spots we fished earlier, and only we're going to do it with a worm next time. All right, we're going to work out here around the edge of these lily pads. Got a crankbait. We're going to try that for a little bit. There we go. Right off the bat, first cast, huh? I like that. And hey, that's a new lure, by the way, too. All right. That is. Let me get a hold of him here. Woo, just about lost that. Get a grip on him. I'll get rid of him. And I'll show you what I got. We're going to dig up wires, huh? There we go. That wasn't bad. Not real big, but he's not bad. All right, let's get to this lure. It's a new shallow diver. I just painted these up. This is, I think it's called a mega. It's a knockoff of a mega bass. So it should run about 2-3 feet deep. That's what I wanted. Come along the edge of these lily pads, and I wanted this shad color because this lake is loaded with shad. All right, first cast paid off. Can't be better than that. Unless you don't find another one. If that's the only fish I ever catch, well, that wasn't so good. All right, well, maybe that wasn't such a good thing, catch him on the first cast. Might have made for bad luck for that lure. Oh, maybe not. No, it didn't. But I gotta admit, it took about another dozen casts or more to find the next one. There we go, all right. Get a grip on you here. Little male, huh? Are we getting ready to spawn too? Them stupid carp are up in here though, just messing things up, something fierce. Yeah, there you go. All right, there we go. Little, maybe 12-inch fish, something like that. All right, I like that. There we go. Found one. Found one. Yes, I did. There we go, guys. All right, that's with the second lure that I painted. Get it all out of the fish. There we go. All right, there we go. That's the second one I painted. That's the DT3 style. Hey, they both caught fish, right? All right, guys, I am spot locked in on this point. Got some pretty shallow water coming out in here. Thought we'd try that for a minute. And while we're here, you're probably wondering, what was my game plan today? Because I seem to be all over the place. And I'll tell you what, it all came down to when I got here this morning, the carp were starting to spawn. They're up on the bank, and I'll tell you, when they get up the bank, they flop around and they just tear everything up on the bank. So it's about impossible to fish it. So we started out with a frog, but I didn't fish shallow water. I found some deep water, put the frog right up on the rock cover, because I figured there'd be some fish in there by those rocks, but yet it was deep enough I didn't have to mess around that much with those carp. Now, when we went out to the crankbait, instead of getting right up on the bank where the carp were, I went out just on the edge of the lily pads on the outside edge, and I figured I'd find a few fish out there, and again, I'd avoid those stupid carp. And for the most part, we caught fish with it, so it has worked. This point, on the other hand, has not worked, so let's move on. I just saw a bunch of shad jumping out of the water over here. Something's chasing them. And I just put it on spot lock. We'll let it sit here. There we go. That's right there. They were chasing some shad. I saw them chasing them. I could see the shad jumping out of the water. So I just, stopped real quick, put it on a spot lock to hold me, and it works. There we go. Yeah. Gotcha, didn't I? I got to get you off the hook quick so I can get back on and get some more. Oh boy. Get that one out. Up. Let's get off close to my thumb right there. We don't want to do that. Holy cow, how did you do this? Sometimes you got to wonder, how do they get this stuff in their mouth? Yeah, how did you do? There we go. I guess it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. So get that one out. There we go. All right. There we go. I got to get back there. See if there's some more chasing some more shad there. All right, guys. About 2.5 hours ago, we were over here throwing a frog. Now, throw a worm. Got him straight. Got him on a weighted hook, 1/8 ounce weighted hook. And we're just going to cover the same area we covered with the frog. Now we'll cover the worm. There, we got him. Gotta let him run just a little bit with that worm. All right. There we go. Yeah, I found you down there. Oh, you're a flopper, ain't you? There we got him. Oh, there we got him. Give it up. All right, there we go. Nice little fat fish. On a worm and a weighted hook. Let me get out of here a bit. Same one I've used before. Weighted hook and a worm. I think he shot my worm. Time for a new one. There, got him. Right up in there close. With the worm, yeah. That, guys, wasn't about feeling the hit. I didn't feel anything. Scared the bird, didn't I? Hold still, buddy. There we go. Right in the top, right where you want them. There we go, with a worm. Hang on, let me get out of this. Let's take a minute. We're going to talk about that. That last fish, I didn't even feel him Bob and I love to use high visibility braid, and the reason is there are so many real light hits. You never feel them, you see them. And when that one went out, I watched that line and it was just slowly kind of pulling a little tight on me, and I knew my boat was moving forward, so I knew it wasn't tightening up because of boat movement. I let him go just a little, pulled in the slack, gave him a hit, but it's that high visibility line where you can see the line, and so many times you can see that hit when you really don't feel it. That's why we love using that stuff. Well guys, even though the carp were flopping all over the place today, we managed to avoid them and we managed to catch a few fish. I guess that's what it's all about. Hey, thanks for sticking with me. Subscribe to the channel if you would. Hope to see you again real soon.